I was being asked quite a bit the other day from a few people, friends, and people on communities as well. What loadouts I use, attachments, everything like that. So jumping straight into this then. Self-explanatory kilo and mac10. I'll go through the kilo first. So with all modern warfare guns, without a doubt, monolithic suppressor. Obvious reasons, gives you your sound suppression, keeps you hidden on the minimap, and your damage range. Hello, cat. That's it, yeah. Then pairing that, again, most important attachment for your rifles, if you're using it at medium to long range, or attribute should I say, is bullet velocity. So the Singard Arms 19.8, that does the job for me. As you can see on the screen, it gives you an increase in your damage range, bullet velocity and recoil control. I don't bother with a laser. Again, it's a given, VLK 3.0x optic. Now for the optic, I tend to go for the T-pose. Clearest sights for me. You've got your cross so you know exactly where you're aiming. A lot of people do use the default. It's fairly decent. T-pose for me all day long. Then we've got the underbarrel commando foregrip. Gives you your recoil stabilisation and your aiming stability. Also helps out with your range slightly, and it doesn't damage your aim down sight speed like your Merc 4 grip, things like that. Then this gun doesn't have a massive amount of recoil anyway, so it sort of makes sense to have that on there. 60 round mag. Now the reason that I put a 60 round mag on is I play a lot of quads, so 100 mag massively decreases your aim down sight speed and your movement speed. 60 round mag does decrease it, but it's not as bad. 50 round mag is an option if you want it, gives you more bullets, but again for me, quads, I like to have that 60 round mag on. And that is my kilo setup. Moving on to the mac10. I'm sure I've done the mac10 before, I might not have, so we'll go through this quick. Agent suppressor, sound suppression, vertical recoil, bullet velocity, effective damage range. Now this gun I'm going to be using it at close range. So I've gone with the Task Force 5.9 barrel. Effective damage range, bullet velocity and strafe speed. That's the important one here, strafe speed. If you're doing close range, you slide in left to right in them corridors. While you're getting shot at, you can move faster, so it's harder for your enemies to track you. Don't bother with a laser or an optic because it is close range. Now I'll go with the Raider stock. I was running the SAS combat stock for a while, but I found that the Raider stock seems to suit me better. Both are a great option, but the Raider stock is clinched it for me. So we've got the aim down sights, movement speed, which is really important. Like I said, if you're aiming down sights and you're in close range, you want to be not standing still, you're running left to right. Welcome to the stream. It's just a quick one, guys. I'm not on for long. I'm just doing a quick loadout video. As explained earlier, I don't have a capture card, so that's why we're doing it. A quick live one. So going back to the mac10 then, Raider stock. Aim down sight speed, firing movement speed. It's really important in them close range fights. Also gives you a plus on your sprint to fire time, which is always nice. Now this gun as well, if you are running across greater distance, running away from the gas or a gunfight or whatever, switch to this gun quick and you run a hell of a lot lighter and faster than you do with any other weapon. Somebody was telling me that you seem to run faster with this than with nothing in your hand as well. I don't know if that's true. It's worth a try, isn't it? Again, field agent grip, it's a must. it's definitely a must on most Black Ops weapons. Vertical recoil control, that's a mouthful. Horizontal recoil control. For this gun, doesn't have massive amounts on Warzone, but it's always nice to have. And then the 53 fast mag. I'm not bothered about aim down sight speed because with the other attachments it brings that up anyway. And that is my mac10 class, so that's the Kilo and the mac10 class. So the one I'm going to go through now quick. I know it says AUG, I've not changed it yet, it's the M16. Now me and the lads, while we were live the other night, decided to check this out. And somebody was saying that the M16 runs better than the AUG. Now I've been running the AUG for quite a while, and it is a bloody good gun. However, I gave the M16 a go and it does outweigh the AUG, for me at least. So we'll go through this. This is my solo class setup if you want to run Ghost. It starts off with the agency suppressor, obvious. The barrel is the 15.9 strike team. Gives you your fire rate, but there is a few hidden attributes to this gun as well, especially with this strike team barrel. It does increase bullet velocity. It doesn't tell you, but it does. And as we stated before, bullet velocity is key on Warzone, definitely. If you want to hit your shots from a decent distance, you want a high bullet velocity weapon. 3x scope, again, that's down to personal preference. You want your 2x, or you want your 4x, or any sort of scope. You could even have a sniper scope on there if you want, whatever. But for me, it's decent at medium range, it's good at long range, so why not use the best of both. Now this is the attachment that's different on my overkill class. I've decided to go with a tactical stock, and that's just for your aim, walking, movement speed. Normally, which we'll get to, I normally stick a magazine on this gun. For solos, I don't think that you need to really. You've got 30 bullets, and if you can't kill something in 30 bullets, there's an issue. Field agent grip to round off the loadout then. Again, vertical recoil control and horizontal recoil control. And that is my M16 solo with Ghost class set. Doesn't really matter about the secondary, I'll just use the Diamati anyway. And going on to my overkill class, this is the one I use the most at the moment. It's exactly the same setup, however we've got rid of the tactical stock. I've gone for the 45 round mag. The reason I've gone for the 45 round mag is, as stated earlier, I play a lot of quads, so you want bullets. You don't want to have a 30 round mag, miss a few shots against a team of 4, and then you've got no bullets in your gun, you've got to reload. You can go for the fast mags if you want, however, if you notice, it does hinder your aim down sight speed. So this is medium to long range. 45 round mag seems to do the job for me, and that's my M16 class setup. But thanks for checking out the video, and as always, take care, and we'll see you in the next one.